Hey everybody, Derek here. We're in the grow room right now. I just want to give y'all a look at what we have going here. This is some of the things that I planted the other day. We made in a previous video. So here we have some micro lettuce. Okay, this is a newer variety that we just picked up probably a few weeks ago. Here's a wheatgrass. Y'all saw us, we planted that on the previous video as well. Now up here is another micro lettuce. So this is a different stage of the growing process. So here we have them under LED lights, okay? And we have fans blowing, so we keep fans blowing. It's basically mimicking the outside, so it's no different. So what happens is we have the lettuce here, we have dill, wheatgrass, radish, broccoli, wasabi. Up here we have a lettuce that we just took out of blackout. So what happens is we lay the seed down as we did in the previous video, planting, okay? And then we let it germinate. It usually takes about 2 to 3 days to germinate. So we have weights on top of our tray. We leave it like we put a tray on the top of the seed and let it germinate for 2 to 3 days. We lift it up. After 2 to 3 days germination, you start seeing some roots. You start seeing some sprouting, right? So once you start getting a decent amount of sprouting, then you can introduce it to light. Now there's different methods that you can try depending on your grow room and your situation, your variables. Some people, you can, when they do start to sprout, you can flip this dome. This would be considered a humidity dome. Okay? You can flip it like that to where it creates a humid atmosphere. If you're trying to, let's say, you have your shorter versions like this lettuce. Look how short this lettuce is. Now if I want to try to get that to grow a little bit taller, I can stretch them in a sense, quote unquote stretch, by flipping this humidity dome. And what that does is the plant actually starts looking for light. So in a sense, you're starving it from light, but what it's doing is it's stretching in that process. So you can do that for a couple days and see how your microgreens turn out. We find that depending on which one it is, we will stretch some of them. We will blackout would be the term on some of the microgreens. But some of them we will just, after we get an even sprout across the tray, we will go straight into the light. We will introduce it right into the light. So, for an example, this radish, we go straight into the light. This radish has no problem growing tall. Look how tall these radish are compared to the lettuce that I just showed you. They have no problem growing tall. Radish grows really tall, really fast. So that's just an example of different types of microgreens, how they grow, the different characteristics of them. Okay? So just want to give you an inside look on that, on our current growing process. And hopefully you maybe try it yourself in the future. Microgreens are great. You're going to love them. You add them to your soups, salads, sandwiches. They're so tasty, very nutritious, and they go great with any dish. All right? See you guys later.